disability inclusion. Let's talk disability inclusion. Let's talk disability inclusion. My name is Fumi. You call me Fumilola, you can call me Fumi. I'm your favorite advocate of inclusion, and I always promote inclusion of persons with disability. And then I see there is need to talk more about it, to um, educate our people out there so they can know that persons with disability are not objects of pity, or you feel bad when you see person with disability. No, they are more and much more. There's a lot to learn, and today I am super excited. Why? My guest is here with us. We have Barrister Catherine here with us today. Can we see our guest? Yay! You're welcome, you're welcome, you're
Hello,
welcome.
everyone.
Okay, that's our guest. He's ready. She's fully ready. And so I believe
My name is Barrister A.D. Catherine. I am deaf. Nigeria's first female deaf lawyer. Thank you very much for having me here. I think we are experiencing network problem.
ask the first question and put her on so we can and hear from her directly. Okay, so my guest is the first female deaf lawyer in Nigeria. She is the founder of Voice of Disability Inclusion. That's a foundation, an NGO that she started championing and encouraging people out there to include persons with disability. And today, she'll be sharing with us journey growing up and how you ended up as the first female deaf lawyer in Nigeria today. Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for having me here. My name, as I said before, is A.D. Catherine Chinyere. Signed as CK because every deaf person has a sign for his or her name. As you see me today, deaf. I'm not just deaf, I am profoundly deaf. No residual hearing at all. But I was not born deaf. I was not born with any deformity or disability. My deafness started as a side effect of injection administered on me during a sickness. I hope the network is okay. Should I continue?
Okay. Her network is
Can you go to where the network is more stable? I had to stop talking when you went offline because you are the one coordinating it. But if you went offline, how will I know if I'm still in the life or not? Okay. Like I said before, my name is Ede Catherine Chinare, signed as CK, because every deaf person has a sign to his or her name. As you see me, I'm deaf, profoundly deaf, but I was not born deaf. My deafness is a side effect of drug administered on me during my admission in hospital when I was a kid in primary 5. I had a fall from a small guava tree in front of our house. Unfortunately, the ground where the guava tree was planted was the concrete. So I fell, I hit my head and fainted. I was later resuscitated, but without going for scan, lab check to ascertain if there is any injury internally. I had serious headache for many days and weeks after the fall. And that very month, I became sick, precisely on December 24th. By December 25th, I was already into coma, unable to wake up. So I was admitted into hospital. All drug administered on me proved abortive, not working. They had to use a more potent drug called chloramphenicol. And it has very high side effects. Even tried I
the net.
covered, but without side effects, which is deafness.
Then you
So
come and sit
my
on your
hearing,
Facebook is doing good. You are the one going in and out.
a whole new environment, a whole new look to
What
life.
network you need?
I was ushered into stigma, discrimination, all those things that come with disability became my new reality. At first, it was overwhelming, suicidal, but I learned to live with it from a very early age. I braced up. Remember, I was in primary 5 when I became deaf. They did not even want me to finish primary school that time because they don't know way forward for me. I don't blame anyone. It is because there is no awareness on disability, inclusion, or ability in disability where I grew up. All they talk, think, or talk about when you are a person with disability is rehabilitation. This type of rehabilitation is for the type they feel just dump her in the center for person with disability, which to them is like old people's home. That was my reality back then. So my family did not want to send me to school. They were somehow overprotective. What if she walk out of this compound and before you know it, a rod knock her down and that will be her end? They practically kept me at home. But after 1 year after my deafness, after my hospitalization, I did not allow anybody to rest there because all my sisters and brothers were going to school. Only me stay at home. I was doing so many things, looking for things to repair, broken umbrella, shoe, even light socket. I turned to electrician, I turned to cobbler, I turned to anything, repairing everything. They started calling me engineer in making, but I needed to go to school. So after 1 year, it became too much on me. I started crying, allowing no one to rest. In the end, what they decided, okay, let us enroll her back in the school she was in before she became deaf. I went back there. I have finished primary 5. That was on promotional holiday to primary 6 before the deafness stopped. Deafness happened on the sickness happened on Christmas Day. Started from 24th December and it became severe on 25th December, which was my promotional holiday. I suppose, and I already scored, I think I took 3rd position in that my last term in primary 5. But when I went back to the school to resume my studies, they put me back in primary 5. You see, that is where the first discrimination hit me. My family had to fight before they even tried promoted me to primary 6. But even in that primary 6, I did not sit for common entrance exam because my family don't know way forward. They thought it is waste of time, waste of resources when I have 8 other sisters and brothers for them to care for and my mother is unemployed. My father shouldered all the burden. It was not easy on him. So when it was time for common entrance, they don't have money to give me. After all, they have money for others, so that's too much for only one parent. They have to remove the less important one. And which one is that the less important one? Man, a person with a disability. So I missed common entrance. Then my classmates got admitted into secondary school. I stayed home. This time I did not allow it to reach 1 year. After first term, I would not allow anybody to rest. I cried and disturbed everyone until my uncle in Lagos came home, discussed with my parents and decided to push them to send me to school. Remember, I did not write common entrance. Which other option is available? commercial school. They decided to enroll me in commercial school. I accepted it because half a roof is better than none. I was enrolled into commercial school and I started my academic journey there. The school don't have any accessibility, disability inclusion, special services. Just a small school. I'll just manage. I will be looking at the board. Whatever the route on the board is what I look, read, and cram. And sometimes I face a lot of victimization. Teacher will be teaching already. Then they will ask questions, and I don't know what she or he was teaching. Before I knew it, canes, bam, bam, bam on me. 20 strokes, 10 strokes. At some point, I broke down. I faced that teacher and said that everybody know I am deaf. I don't know what we are teaching. I passed my exam because I read. And when it is exam time, I write according to what I read. You have to understand I'm deaf. When it comes to oral interaction, without writing it for me, and myself don't know sign language that time, it cannot work. So I reported to the principal. After explaining everything, they will consult me and try to understand that I'm a special need person and that there are things that need to be considered when it involves me. So I continued my commercial school and was able to graduate with beautiful results. But my father, we lost him that time. I was in JS2 when we lost my father. And remember, my mother is unemployed. So it was challenging. I practically started catering for myself from a very tender age. Yes. I would go to class in the morning. I run home in the afternoon immediately school is over to meet people waiting for me to make their hair. I did not receive any training in making hair. I just learned watching how hair braiders make hair. And I needed something that will sustain me. I practice it. Through practicing, people I practice on their head, take the styles I made them out, what I see and want it. That was how I started. Before now, I knew it. I became a household name at home. Rich people. I made my sitting senator's wife's head, home service, local government chairman, honorable commissioner's wife, ambassadors who live abroad but their wives at home, many important people all were coming to me to make their hair. So after high school, every day I settled in making hair. I was able to save money, but I did not write junior and senior WAEC because I did not have the money that time. So after SS2, because it was commercial school, and I did not write, it was a technical commercial school. I was supposed to also sit for NAB exam, but I still did not have the money that time. This time after my SS2, I decided to stay too fully in making and save more money. Once I feel that I'm more financially stable, I purchased GCE, register for GCE with my money. That GCE exam result is what I am using until today. I also registered for UTME, applying UNN, but I had challenge getting admitted. They were asking me, you must I fix hearing aid before we can give you admission. They don't understand. It was confusing. So I went to UNTH, the same hospital where I became deaf, trying to get hearing aid. But as I said before, I am profoundly deaf. All tests show that both air and bone conduction tests that I failed them. No hearing at all. Profoundly deaf. So hearing aid can't work on me. Thankfully, God connected me to one doctor through there. He was from Sokoto and he took particular interest in me. Told me it is not even about having enough for that hearing aid. It will fail me and I will end up wasting my life savings. That the most important thing for me is to go to school, and that the system that works for me is not there in Enugu State. That the most important, the best place to find it. 1 second, please. My battery is down.
Wow, your story is such a great one. In fact, I feel
Okay.
so
The
emotional now.
best place.
Ha! Hmm. Thank you for sharing your story in its raw form. Thank you. It's so
I'm
emotional, and
not done yet.
I just imagine what happened that time. Like I was there. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I want to ask you, what truly or really changed your perspective? Was there a time when something changed and that inspired you to desire greatness despite the disability that you have that time? With all the struggle, what inspired you to greatness, to pursue after greatness? Thank you. You understand?
What inspired me to succeed?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Not about the challenge I faced, just what inspired me
No.
as a person with disability. I'm trying to understand the question. Please, can you come again?
Okay, okay. I said, okay, can you see me now? I said, with all that you went through, a lot, many other people with disability will have given up on hope and just accept the situation. I'm asking that, what inspired you to say, I will not let this disability, this deafness, to stop me? You have that inner drive inside you that continue to push you to greatness. Tell
Okay.
us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. You know, I was the bright child before the onset of my disability,
Oh,
and I play and had many
kó lọ gbóúnjẹ mi kó jẹ
friends
tiẹ̀ ń
and
church.
classmates. But after my disability, I was ushered into a totally different world of stigma, marginalization, discrimination, stigma. My friends started shying away from me as if my deafness is an infectious disease. as if even exchanging greeting with me can pass deafness to them. Huh? From there, even at home, the way I was treated or respected started gradually changing. It was like everyone, everywhere, were telling me, you don't even know how you are. Look at you. First of all, know how you are and respect yourself. It wasn't easy. I look at my sisters, senior and junior, everyone around me. I always tell myself, I look at other people who are person with disability and what they are expressing. I ask myself, is this what myself will too express because I live with disability? Will I be under the table eating crumbs tossed away for dogs? Is this how I will end up? Which way forward? Any way forward, I am ready for it. And all that came to my mind is education. I don't know how education will help me because I have not seen other brilliant person with disability that made it successful, especially deaf, before me then. But I told myself, I am brilliant. No matter what, let me go to school, even if for the sake of the certificate. So because of it, I channel all my energies in my education. The more I go on with my education, the more I see that I am on the right track. The more I know that my future will be better. So this was what inspired me. I wanted to avoid the lifetime of living and begging for crumbs. And it worked for me. Thank you. Thank you. It was my experience. Remember, I said, was shared into a life totally different from what I used to live before. World of stigma, discrimination, marginalization, victimization. With it came the mindset, how will I fight this? And I started fighting. It made me even stronger. I fought on, as you can see how I am standing today. But as I was going, I also asked myself, what about others? Other person with disability
Disability, yes.
who are also experiencing same, even worse, because most of them don't even have voice for themselves. Even if I survive, what about them? How can I ensure that themselves also benefit and maximize their potentials in life? This push me.
Thank
I
you.
was in FCE. because I was pushed by a doctor. Remember, I mentioned a doctor before that encouraging me to leave Enugu State and move to where education is inclusive. It's from Sokoto. So it was through his advice that I was able to go to Oyo. When I was in Oyo State, Federal College of Education Special,
Education.
Oyo, I saw other person with disability like me. It was somehow soothing, comforting, but also challenging, demanding,
Wow.
calling me
And
to,
that's your first
calling me
time of, as in that's your
to
first time of
of
entering
entering
a school
community of
with
person with
other.
disability. Yes. And it was like calling me that the task ahead is much, challenging me.
Wow.
Yes, it
The work is
challenged me
much.
because it introduced people who inspire me to me, people who motivate me, and at the same time, encouraging me to sit up and start thinking of a way to make our voices more heard. How can this happen? Thought, I think I saw it of already studying law, but that death is a male. Then I heard about another death, already a lawyer, also a male, and that he is currently living in America at that time. The other one still in the university studying law was like, I was challenging. So
Wow.
that can study law. Woo! And this place, this zone, they don't have problem with allowing them to study law. I was challenged. Give it
Wow.
a try.
Uh-uh.
And the deaf who are brilliant, like deaf lecturers, one
Wow.
of them, Doctor
True.
Tola, encouraging me. You can. You have got what it takes. It's people pushing me with it. I decided, no harm in trying. I purchased the UTME form. While still a student of FCE or yeah, it is just a give it a try stuff. But it worked for me. I got admission. I was still in Oyo, rounding up my final year project when I was offered admission in University of Ilorin to study law. So I embraced it. We said that that is how I was inspired, living and growing in the needs, needs of person with disability. Open practical experience to me on what we can do, what we are capable of, and then challenging myself. You can. I did it. Today I am where I am. Thank you.
I am very, 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 very excited to hear that. I am very, very happy to hear that because you never saw a deaf female lawyer, but just that you saw a male lawyer and deaf, you decided to make a path that you have not seen before. You decided to channel it, opening a path that others are now following. Thank you for being
But
true to
Tony, that
yourself.
time it is not a man versus woman thing. No, it was not because there is no female lawyer. Let me be the first. Nothing like that came to my mind that time. It was just deaf can. Woo! Let me try and see if I too can. and it worked. It was
Correct.
even when I was in University of Illinois
Okay.
years later that after research, because many deaf were calling me first female deaf lawyer, and I do research, found out that truth, there was no female before me that time. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. Now, before we leave that, um, what I know you must face a lot of challenges at the university that time, and I know many of those are now being solved and addressed. But what can you see, or what you have seen, what can you say about disability inclusion? What are those things that we need to remove from persons with disability as barriers stopping them from being successful? You have seen a lot with VDI. You have seen a lot of obstacles that are suppressing people with disability, not allowing them to be successful. Now, what are those barriers that we can remove so that person with
You mean
disability
generally
is
in
fully
Nigeria or
included?
in school?
Let's mention them.
You mean generally in Nigeria or in school?
In Nigeria, school, at work, at the hospital, generally, even in the a place of worship. Thank you.
Thank you. This is going out of context of what we planned to discuss before. You are asking me totally
Just
different questions, but no problem.
as
We
the
go
spirit
with
leads.
it. There are a lot of barriers,
As the
but
spirit leads.
me, I will focus more on my discipline, which is law. The law is the framework that we need to put in place to ensure that all these barriers are eliminated or minimized. So if you ask me what are the barriers, I will tell you the barrier is with policy implementation everywhere. Nigeria is popular for always making law, but failing to implement. Go to different states in Nigeria. Almost all the states in Nigeria today has disability law. Up to half of them have disability rights commission. But the question is, implementation, is it effectively being done? Just pass the law. We have law. Hey! Some of them. We establish commission. How are you empowering that commission so that they will effectively discharge their duties? Most commission don't even have their own physical office yet. Some that have lack technical support, funding, and this is because the mindset of our leaders are still warped where disability inclusion is. They still see it from charity
Model.
perspective. I was privy to a discussion where there was push for effective implementation of disability law in the state through the Disability Commission that was established there. There were misunderstanding, and when they were trying to solve the misunderstanding, we had government officer in charge who don't have disability but assigned to oversee, to cater for the commission, telling the people with disability who are trying to solve the issue and call for more attention that you people are not even grateful. Look at you, demanding, causing problems. Do you know that we even established the commission for you out of pity?
Ha!
Yes, we pitied you people. That was why we gave you the commission. You see
Yeah.
it? That is the mindset. How can we effectively implement policies with this type of mindset?
When
And
we
then all the barriers we have, how can we abolish or minimize them with this type of mindset, and which will not allow policy implementation to effectively take place? So to answer your question, what is the main barrier is
these are the barrier.
policy implementation challenge
Policy. Policy
influenced by
implementation.
negative mindset.
That is it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And because of this negative mindset, all these negative mindsets, that is why we are doing this, to make the public be enlightened. They need to know. When the public see person with disability as person to be pity, a
Charities,
charity model,
charities,
you look at
everything is
them
through
say, ah,
charities.
sorry, take money. You go to them, we want this policy, they say, eh, we know owó lẹ fẹ́, take money. There will never be change. But with opportunity like this to talk about it, as we are talking about it, people are becoming more and more aware, and they are getting to know. That is
And
how
this
to
is
change
why
this mindset.
this
See
is
people
why
like
EDI in every project we do, we don't joke with awareness or policy
awareness.
implementation
Awareness
enforcement.
is very
We
very important.
connect with all the powers that be in our project state and challenge them, engage with them, challenge them to ensure effective implementation.
Good, that's good. Even at home, just imagine my students, they will tell you, my parents don't know sign language, they just want to give food, have you eaten, that's all parents ask. Many parents don't know.
Even me with my level of exposure, it is embarrassing to also say that not even one person in my family can sign. But
Ah,
their own excuse is that I am post-lingual deaf, so I
yes.
often verbally
people
speak
people
with
like
them.
you, people like you, they will say, at least she can talk, we can hear small small, it's okay,
But
we
they are
don't need
supposed
sign
to
language.
understand that I can talk, but I need to hear them. That is why they need to learn sign language.
Na many other people deaf, without ability to communicate, to talk, they need their family to communicate. So this is why I will be bringing the next question. What is your advice to parents, family, to the nation, to even person with disability, students, children, adults with disability, person with disability, what do you advise them? Because for me,
Thank you very much.
knowing you is for me a great inspiration. Every time I see myself say, ah, if this woman with her disability is able to achieve a lot, I cannot accept failure. I cannot accept to be lazy. I have to work, 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 work. I see a lot of person with disability encouraging me, telling me, not directly, but through their character, their behaviour, everything I see about them, it inspire me. And I tell myself, without disability I cannot fail. I have to put in more work to succeed in this life. I tell my students that if a hearing person read once and understand, for the deaf you will read it 7 times more, because the hearing don't need to be seen all the time. Just hearing, it will remain in the brain. But for the deaf, you are not hearing, you need to see. What you see, sometimes you will miss it. So it takes a lot. So please advise my students. Some of them are here watching you. You can see their sisi. Say hello to madam.
Oh,
I know some of them are here watching, some at home. Parents, I'm encouraging them to learn and be inspired through you. Thank you.
okay. My advice to parents, teachers of person with disability and the society. First
Yes,
one,
yes, number one.
provide access to early education to children with disability. Not just
Early
early education,
intervention,
communication too, it's true, and
communication,
assistive devices, as well as rehabilitation. Do
rehabilitation.
it early. All the time you are running from pillar to post, from church to church, from one
Praying
healing
that they will
house
hear.
to another, from one juju man to another. You are supposed to use it. First, go to hospital to determine the type of deafness or disability the child has and way forward. But don't start hospital only must, my child must hear before this. I don't want the world to know that I have a child who is deaf. No, no. Hospital can just tell you the level of deafness your child has, but you must have the mindset that with or without deafness or disability, your child can go far. So start early with providing access to their education and giving them support, moral and intellectual. Provide assistive devices, communication tools, learn sign language. When we say communication, not just tools but also services. You have a deaf child, once you know you have a deaf child, avail yourself to learning sign language. Remember, the earliest stage in education starts from home, not school. Home, foundation, and you are the one that will provide this. Again, apart from this, you also look beyond disability. This one has to do with mindset.
His mind.
Understand that disability does not define your child, cannot limit him or her. Mindset matters. So
Yes,
look beyond the disability, see a brighter future for your child, believe in
yes.
him or her. Then again, encourage independence
Engagement.
and self-confidence in that child. How? Stop being overprotective.
Hmm. Go there,
Like
my
I
child,
said
go there, my
before,
child.
my family don't allow me at first after I became deaf because they are afraid. Hey, Lord will knock her down and it will be the end of her because she
Hey.
can't hear. Because of that, they lock me at home. That is being overprotective. And if you are overprotective, close door to your child with disability, making it in life. Don't allow them to start deciding early for themselves.
Yes.
You don't allow them to build self
What's the meaning
self confidence. I'm
confidence?
sorry, not particularly.
It's okay, I understand. All right, guys at home, if you are watching, I know you are enjoying this. You can drop your questions in the comment section. There's a whole lot to learn from our Oga Madam.
I
Hey,
don't know if
let's
I am
fight our
visible
disability
enough.
to continue to encourage us to attain our great level of success. She said mindset. She had a great mindset, and that is what continued to push her. Not even seeing any other woman who is a lawyer, she did not see, but she saw something in her head. That picture you have in your head is what keep pushing. Not until say you can always give excuse and say it's because of my disability. No, but when you have a right mindset that disability, I will be, I can, and you will eventually become great. Thank you. All
And
right,
remember
I want
what
us
I
to quickly
said.
wrap.
Stop
Okay.
deciding over protecting your child and decide in the field because he or she has a disability, not capable of deciding for self. Wrong. Allow them to make their own decision. If they say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, and you want to feel, this thing is with confidence, show support. I remember in the
Yes.
past when I used to say, I want to be a lawyer, and everybody doubted me. But my family did not try to stop me. That is what
That's
matters.
it.
And
Thank
today
God for
I'm
your
not
family.
lawyer.
Thank God. I'm happy. I'm
Give them
happy.
chance to always make their own decision. And finally, on that one, celebrate little achievements.
Achievements. Every small
If
win we
your child
celebrate.
was in a class of 25 students and used to take 25 position out of 25 and the latter
The last.
took 23 or 24 or 22, at least celebrate it. If
Like small,
if
small.
she came up until 15, celebrate it.
Celebrate
10
small
out of
wins.
5, celebrate it. It there are improvements.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
it moves them. It shows how much you love them. It screams love and acceptance.
Yes, yes.
Even if they don't used to speak before at all, later they manage to utter the word, Mama, celebrate it.
Celebrate,
Little
celebrate.
achievement like this matters, motivate them, push them to try to do more to
Thank you.
support youth them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I want you to say something to people without disability. Person who does not have a disability. What advice do you have for them? People who see person with disability, what do you advise them? They don't
I
have.
think I have already said it before. Similar to
Yes.
what I advise parents and the society, I say, look beyond disability.
See the
Believe
person
in
first.
us.
Believe
Let me
in
start
us.
with it.
Wow.
Learn to believe in us.
So the people
Believe
out
in
there need to
ability in
learn it.
disability.
People need to learn to believe in persons with disability, because inclusion is not a luxury. It is
Definitely.
important. We are leave if I last time I was telling them at the bank that you are leaving money on the table when you don't care or think about person with disability. Don't you have a bank? Don't you go and keep your money in the bank? Don't you do things? You do a lot, but you are also a customer and must be cared for. So person with disability, let's stop, people without disability should stop thinking people with disability cannot. Learn to believe in them. Thank you so much. And what
Give
is
us the support, or the support
support?
that we need, even in the least way you can. Give it to us. It
Thank you.
means a lot to us. Support, very
Support.
important to us. It doesn't mean financial support. Support can be moral,
Moral.
emotional.
Yes.
Please give us the support.
Encouragement.
It matters a lot to us. Thank you.
Thank you. So I will come back to you to take your last word. I will. But before then, this is Let's Talk Disability Inclusion. And this program will be continue with time. Different people will come. People with disability who have achieved greatness. People who have conquered disability, who have not allowed disability to stop them from becoming great. Even people in disability community, not just person with disability, will be coming to share their experience, their stories, and to encourage and inspire us, just as we have been blessed today with the presence of barrister Catherine. Thank you so much, ma. God bless you. I want to leave with us this word. Let us embrace the culture of acceptance and inclusion in our home, our school, our family, everywhere, in our church, our everywhere. The culture of acceptance and inclusion, it is important. Culture of acceptance, culture of inclusion. So sad, today we want to use this 1 minute to talk about the situation in Oyo. 46 students abducted. And wherever you are, if you cannot go there, you can pray. We can ask God for mercy for these children that have been abducted. 46. Their principal there, and they keep showing gun on her head. Nigeria, where are we? I pray that God will show mercy and release these children. Every night, my heart bleeds. My heart bleeds. And I just can only pray that God will show mercy on these small children, even 2 years among them. God will show mercy. So that's it, and I want to take our lawyer. Give us your last word of advice today before you leave. Thank you, ma.
My advice to my fellow person with disability is believe in yourself.
Believe in
Know
yourself.
that disability may shape your journey. Also know that it cannot limit your destination. It is all in you. Believe in yourself. If you allow disability to limit you, it will limit you. But if you only see it as something that shapes your journey, but not capable of deciding how far you go in life and what you become, you will also overcome it. Yes, that is what I mean when I say disability may shape you, but it cannot limit your destination. So please believe in yourself, work hard, push forward, and never give up. Never quit because quitters never win and winners never quit. Thank you very much. I also have a shout out, last word shout out to all the people that have influenced my life positively. Starting from the time I got admitted into FCE Oyo, I
Your
came into the as a lost girl who don't know the
hey.
way forward, but the rehabilitation and the mindset shaping I got there made me what I am today. Thank
Wow.
you all the interpreters at FCE Oyo, especially Mrs. Balogun,
Mrs.
my
Balogun.
interpreter in English language department.
Yeah.
Also, brother Omobosola, and
Omobosola.
also the current Syrian president.
Eslian.
Please remind me her name. I forgot her
I can't
name.
remember. Eslian president.
The
Yes, we met in Abuja
Syrian
last time. Yes.
president.
Ah,
I forgot her
I
name.
can't remember her name. I'm
The
so sorry. I'm not a member
honorees
of Eslian, but I
around
should
me.
be.
I remember I enter FC Oyo. I lock my voice. I would. When they were asking me why, I told them that at home, if I speak, people laugh and make mockery of me, that my voice is useless. They went into rage. Anybody
Hey.
who mock your voice is stupid. Anybody to tell you that he can't hear your voice is deaf. More deaf than you. You have a beautiful
Hey.
voice, a
Your
unique
voice is
voice
thunder.
that make you unique, make you desirable. Use it to our
Hey.
advantage. They push
Well
me,
done.
and today you see me everywhere I go. I voice out, not just voice out. I scream it. That my voice now is my power. And apart from them, Doctor Tola, thank you, sir. Anywhere, anytime we are downcast, your word lights us up. You can, you will, you push us. You told us never to settle for less, to compete with the society, to aim high. And it have guided me all along. Also, my interpreter at University of Ilorin, Dr. Ogunbade, you are
Dr.
just
Ogunbade.
more than a brother. Thank
Wow.
you. I
Wow.
don't know how to explain, but thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And the
All right.
former coordinator of Center
Okay.
for Supportive Service for the Deaf, University
Okay.
of Ilorin, Prof. NYS Ijaya. Thank you very much, man. Even when I doubted myself and my ability to scale through in the faculty of law, you you are not even part of our community back then, but the way you believe in me, you push me, you can, do it, do it.
Yes.
Thank
These
you,
are the
man.
good
Thank you
people.
for the start,
Seeing
man.
you, and they saw you being the first female deaf becoming a lawyer, and they did not stop you. We just have to thank them. They are great people encouraging you, and these are things that shaping you who you are today. Thank God for you met them. So people will always encourage you if they see the way you believe in your dream. If you believe in yourself, people will believe in you. When I was to start this program, I was asking myself, can I? Why the stress? I said, I believe in myself. I believe in this dream. And if I do, I sent message to you. You say, wow, I would like to be there. I said, wow, you see, if you believe in yourself, people will believe in you. But when you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe you. Thank you, Barrister, for being here today. God bless you. I remain Fumi Oguro, your favorite advocate of inclusion. Until I come again with another great person with disability doing great and amazing things, I want you to continue to encourage the culture of inclusion and acceptance in our home, in our schools, in our church, everywhere, at work. Embrace person with disability. They are not asking for money, they are asking for inclusion, and inclusion is possible. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye, we love you. Thank you so much, ma. Whew. It's an amazing moment. Live version. I'm trying to understand this system. Oh, I missed some comments from the please, if I'm unable to answer your comments, I will respond. Please, so sorry. We are trying to understand the system. This is our first time. I'm trying to understand this platform. Thank you. Oh God, where is Niyi? Abamiwa Niyi o. I can't seem to. End broadcast.